Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. I'm Corn and I'm joined today only in the background by
Hello everybody from the cool basement.
Handsome. In case you didn't know, hopefully y'all could hear him. He gets one side of the basement and I get the other. When I was working on the house, I was down here almost all winter long and things of that nature, but it's warm today, and Handsome's on the other side. He has an office set up here as well as one upstairs. So he's working, and I'm crafting. Okay, but I need to craft where it is a little bit cooler. Now, first off, I apologize because we're down here with the dehumidifier. It's noisy, and so I'm hoping that it's not too disturbing, and I'm hoping to stay closer to the mic so that I can drown it out. That's exciting, isn't it? Ooh. What I'm going to do today, remember I bought, oh man, I thought I was all prepared. Let me go get them. Wow. I thought I had everything in front of me. There's my shop towels. Remember when I got these for 40% off? What was that, 2 weeks ago? I think they're doing it again now on the Paper Studio stuff. I like the smaller envelopes for junk journaling because, or even card making too, because not only to use them to put your cards in, but also to cut them here and pockets. Cute pocket in your card, because these guys are a little over 3.5 by a little over 5, so good size, and you get 50 of them. And I've already used, I think it's 24, and that was with acrylic paint, dyeing them with acrylic paint. They are upstairs right now, and they are under some heavy papers and books so that I can flatten them some. You can iron them, I just didn't want to. Okay, so we're just gonna coffee dye these guys, and I can't do the reveal until later, so this is probably like, what, part 1, I reckon, out of 2. What I have from Dollar Tree, I just have their coffee because we don't drink coffee. I have, oh boy, that's already wet. I have hot water in here. Dissolved my coffee in this. I have 2 teaspoons in it because I don't usually go super dark, but we'll see how dark this turns out. Speaking of Dollar Tree, I have one of these very reflective cookie sheets that I got from Dollar Tree, and that's what I'm going to put my envelopes in. I also have a piece of vintage cotton. This is from a very old pillowcase that had embroidery on it, but the embroidery was not in good shape, but I wanted to put some coffee. If not dye the whole thing, then splatters. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go on that. I have some lace off of a curtain. You know, when they make a valance, they put, you know how, well, I've made them too, but this is, you can see where the crease is here and here. But this is from where they mark, you know, put your curtain rod in, that kind of thing. This was in the middle of that. And then I just, you know me, I'll fussy cut anything. I'll end up fussy cutting these flowers out. That's going to get dyed as well. And then another piece on top of that. And then I just snipped this off of another. I got these balances in a thrift store. This is already cream. The other one's white. So it'll be interesting to see how they take that coffee. So let's get started. Alrighty. I've never done it with the camera before. As you know, this is not new to anybody, I don't think. I think we all know about this. I'm sorry if the lighting's kind of stinky. But let's try. Anywho. Okay. And I'm going to have to move this over already because I need a little room. Now remember, these have those, you know, the adhesive right there. So I try to get rid of that. Oh, now that's really light, isn't it? Ooh, that's really light. I'm going to need some more coffee in there. Okay. Let's put a little bit more. It's still hot. Or it should be. Let's put a little more in there. Okay. I'm going to leave the top off just in case we're going to put some more, even some more in that. I do like it light, but that's too light for me even. So this is 3 what I would call heaping spoonfuls. Let's see what we get with that one. Oh, that's better. See? Well, hoot and Annie do. Let's go up here. And you will see me going like this, trying to take that adhesive off. I think that looks good like it is when it creeps around the corner there, you know. Are y'all like me? You like that? I would say clothing-wise, some people don't get anything on their clothing when they do this. But if you're like me and sometimes things splatter, I wouldn't wear anything that you really liked. I'm going to do this again. Now, up here in the corner, should I go darker, y'all? Let's just put one more in. Up here, you'll see, yes, with the placemats that I got on, yeah, we've got 4 heaping spoonfuls now, y'all. Up here in the corner, those placemats, I'll even fussy cut them. It's like I told Handsome, don't stay still for long, or you will get fussy cut. I use these shop towels for everything, and I have for about 20 years. I love them. They're strong. You can recycle them depending on what you're using them for. And I really love them so. Okay. I was just cleaning off my spoon here. All right. Let's see if we like it now. Sometimes you just got to experiment. Speaking of that, Jovi had a live today. And I don't know if you've ever been to her lives, but they are so much fun. Let me ask y'all something. When you all go to a live and you're really enjoying it, do you all give it a thumbs up? I mean, all you have to do is push the button, you know, if you like a video or not. And I had to keep reminding people. At one time, she had 48 people there and only 8 thumbs up. And I was one of them. And I was like, dang, y'all. Come on. Because you tell people are enjoying it because they didn't leave. You know what I mean? All right. Now, with this one, with these, I'm going to try something different. And this will be new for me. And then we can, in part 2, we can do the reveal. I do these little tiny things. But I'm also going to move this over here. And here I'm going to put down this one. Just to see what we get. Now, I could also do something different. I'm going to put this here. Instead of brushing it on, I could dip it in there. Do you know what I mean? Like really get, can you see that? Like really get aggressive. And yes, you'll see me get that adhesive on. I made a mistake with my dyeing them with my watered down acrylic paint, but you all get to learn from my mistakes. What I'm going to do is take them up once, well, they're already up there, but once they're flattened out, I'm going to take them up and put some stencil on top of them and see if that looks cool or not. I'm going to get over here a little more, and let's put this one down now. Whee! Yeah, I think I'll just get really sloppy with it, you know, so it'll sink through nice. I'm gonna go, well, I've already done that. And usually it drains. I don't touch mine. I don't touch them until the next morning, usually late morning at that, because even though we're down in the basement and we got the dehumidifier going, it still needs time. At least that's what I found. You all let me know what you found. It takes time to get that to dry naturally and get the design in there. If the design does not work, which is a very good possibility, if that doesn't work, then I'm going to do the same with these. I'll just get out my stencils and put this design in myself. That's not my idea. It's not an original idea. A lot of us think the same things, you know what I mean? A lot of us. But as far as doing the video first, no, someone else did that. That wasn't me. That was not me. That's what's so cute about sometimes y'all say that's a great idea, and I have to tell you, well, it wasn't mine to begin with. And I have had a few ideas I was so excited about. I thought to myself, I've never seen anybody else do this. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. This is what? No. Then if you put it in the search engine on YouTube, like, a year ago, someone else thought of that. And I'm like, no. Okay. What do I want there now? I guess I'll go this way. And you can do this too if you think you do need a little more on there to make it prettier. You know? Ooh, look at that. It's so bubbly. Like I said, I have some of these that I think are cute like this. Sometimes they come out and sometimes they do not. Like, what have I done? I'm going to stick a little more. Sometimes, depending on who you watch, sometimes they do like this. Bless you. Handsome's over there sneezing. He just wants some attention. Let's do like that. Ooh, look at that. And I'm wondering if I should have done that in the beginning. But like I said, if they don't come out, the ones in the beginning, I can put some, I've got so much in this tray right now. Look at that. I can just put it all over here. Handsome, does this smell good? Does it smell good?
Yes. That's
He is very sensitive to certain smells, but he likes the smell of coffee. He and Toby, our daughter, used to love to smell coffee beans. She drinks coffee, we don't. She likes a good cup of joe. She likes fancy coffee. Starbucks coffee. Alrighty. And what am I going to put on that one? These are, I've got some really big ones too. Let's put this one again. Just to, you know, may not work. It may. Whee! Okay. Like I said, I have got so much that I have slopped around in this pan. You know? Now, you don't have to wear gloves if you don't mind coffee stains on your hands or your fingernails. You don't have to wear these things. You can just get in there. Look at that. Oops. I'm going to try not to get, well, that didn't work. I was going to try not to get rid of my bubbles. I don't mind bubbles. I don't mind them at all. Let's see, let's put another one of that. Let's put it this way. Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes this can get sticky. Oh, you little stink pot. If Handsome heard me, he's deep into concentration over there. If he heard me, he'd say, now, Corn, watch your mouth. He'd be just kidding. He'd be kidding, but not me. I think I told y'all, I used to have a little potty mouth as a teenager because it made my friends laugh, and I just love to make people laugh. Love it, love it, love it. Always have. I was saying things I didn't even know what I was saying, you know what I mean? I guess I heard the guys say it. Used to hang out with the guys a lot. I had quite a few friends that were fellas. Just friends. But I learned a lot from them. I can tell you that. I think that was a little much. I think I got a little overzealous with that one. That should be interesting. We've got, oh my, guys. We've got quite a few more to go. And what I might do, I'll do a few more with these, but then I think I'm just going to do them straight up. You know what I mean? So that I can stencil on them. I like them coffee dyed and then stenciled. Well, I like a lot of, you know that. I've been stenciling since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. And that was first off on furniture. And also on curtains. I even made, where I was working, I even made a pair of curtains with the mallard ducks stenciled on them. Y'all remember those in the cattails? Let's see, what do I want here? Hmm? Maybe. I've never done the coffee where it's sticky. You know what I mean? Where everything gets super sticky. Well, of course, these are people who can coffee dye and then sell it. I don't sell it. If you see, if you're pushed down on this sponge, you can either take it up or you can put it back down. You know? Let's do that. What are you all up to these days? Jovi on her live was experimenting with, is it gel prints? I've never done one. Mimi did them years ago. A lot of people have been doing them for years and years. I've never done one. It looks like fun. I have a brayer, but I use it in a whole different way. You think it's fun with crafting tools not to use it the way they're supposed to be used? I do. Let's go like that. I'm going to gather up, I hope you can see, I'm gathering up some of this coffee. Ooh, I gathered up too much coffee. Lord have mercy. That's when you ask yourself, will this ever get dry? You can make another pile if you want to. I would if I didn't have just, well, I got 5 left. I'll do another one. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do, guys. Yeah, we will do something else. I do clean this up. And yes, it's sitting directly on there, but that's just how I am. That's just me. Being me. Okay. All right. What we're going to do now, look at these little characters trying to misbehave. I'll put this here and here because, guys, what we're going to do, oh my, look how dark it gets there. Oh, mercy. That's dark. I'm not into dark. That's why, I'll be honest with you, that's another reason why I used to put them in the oven and dry them, but I don't, well, you can't these because that's plastic lace on top of them, but what I used to do was put them in the oven, and I just didn't like the way they came out. Any of my dyes came out, you know what I mean? So now I like it nature. Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to put them under there. Let me put this stuff over here. Get it out of the way, or as best I can. And then we are going to, see where you can see what I'm doing. Basically the same thing I've been doing, but adding more coffee, water. Okay. And like I said, you'll see me with my sponge keep doing that because I do not want it to adhere to anything. I have no desire for that. And we're gonna just put this here. Okay. Then we're going to take another one. And it's a lot like, you know, dipping it in your coffee. Do you know what I mean? Like the big tub. But I still want to take this sponge to it I do have over there to my right, which you can't see, but I do have a Dollar Tree plastic container that I could have just dipped these in, but I want that adhesive off. These make such great flips, you know, on a journal. So let's do this. I'm going to have to redo them too, because look, that's trying to dry already. What the heck is happening there? Look at that. Not yet, brother. For some reason, my envelopes are mail. What does that mean? It's all psychoanalyzed corn. I know, I'm humming. Sometimes I just need a little something. When I would work down here for hours and hours and hours on the house, and windows with the house, and glazing, and all this type of stuff, I had music going, you know, to keep my mind, you know, thinking, this is so repetitive and not extremely exciting. And then get a little dancing in too between windows. You know, that's one of the things. Done tons and tons of painting down here. Whew, for all sorts of stuff. Handsome and I, he helped me with that. Not with the painting, but with taking some walls down. We left the woodwork up for, you know, for stability, because we are in the basement. But we, let me see, how much further do I get to go? Oh yeah, I can do another one. Shoot. If I could do one more, that would be fantastic. I keep thinking I'm in great shape here, but for some reason I keep going a little further down. I'm hoping you can see. You don't have to do this either. You know, where I've gotten to the point where I'm basically just dumping them in there. But you can do it just on this, you know, just if you want just a light, sweet little in control of your color, just do it with this. Put it down, let it dry overnight, and in the morning, or even later that evening, they're dry and ready to roll. I'm going to try to dry off my hands and get out another one. I already put them up. Get out another envelope so we can hopefully fit this in. Oh, I didn't have to open it. All right. Guess I was trying to save on time, y'all. See, it's already 28 minutes. See, I wasn't just yapping only, y'all. We were working. I guess the repetitive thing isn't too exciting, though. But some of y'all are so sweet and say, no, I like to see what you're doing or how you're doing it. But for the most part, a lot of people here just fast forward through it. Okay. Alrighty. Now, even though I took that off, I'm going to put it back. Well, no, I'm not going to put it back till I put this on. Now, this I got at a thrift store. I only had the one, and I want to place it just so. And I am going to take the coffee that I have in this pan and just whee. And you might think, corn, that's too much. Well, it might be, because what I did in the past was just spray it, and sometimes that worked and sometimes it didn't. So I'm learning. And what works for one person, that's something I learned too. What works for one person may not work for another. you know? But this should be an interesting one. Is this what they call the pineapple? If this was like a cloth doily, the pineapple stitch, I think. Now, I have had this fail 100% before. So we'll see. We'll see if I get my 100% or not. This section has little teeny tiny holes, and I want those little teeny tiny holes to show. I might be putting too much more on it to happen. Now let's get some of this lace out. First, let's get that cloth I showed you. If you're still here, thank you. Now another thing you can do is just go ahead and split it down the middle or 4 ways or whatever, in case you want to do it differently. You know what I mean? But I'm also cleaning up. I do this sometimes too. If I do a cloth at the end, I'm like, oh great, I'll just scoop up the coffee, and then I love the way it comes out. But sometimes when you squeeze it, you get stuff out, but that's not happening here. And of course this is wet, but I think that's going to be pretty, y'all. And see, I've left some white because I want to. I personally like that. When I do all the neutral stuff that can go in your vintage journals, I love white with the brown, or coffee stained, or tea stained, or what have you. So let's put that right here. Okay. Now, let's see what's happening with this lace. If it behaves itself, or if it doesn't take it too well. Uh-oh. I hope I have enough coffee. I will have enough to do this video. Oh, here we go. We're all right. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Ooh. Let me get all the rest of that off. Oh, that's going to be pretty, pretty, pretty. Isn't that nice? Can you see, y'all? Ooh, that's going to be pretty. I'm going to try to wring it out one more time. Oh, yeah. We're getting some more out of there. And I don't know if y'all can see. I'm going to have to put it over here. Right there. Hopefully y'all can see. Okay. Then I put that mess all over the place. Now let's try to get the other one, this one, so that y'all can see what it looks like on the cream colored one. I'm just going to pour the rest on in there because it's getting long anyway. I have to make myself some more coffee to do the rest of the stuff, so, and it could be boring when I just keep going on and on and on, the same old, same old. All right. Yep. Ooh. Oh, I hope y'all can see. Look at that one. Whew. I'm going to dip it in again, y'all. Now that looks so pretty. I'm working on some tags that are vintage, mostly neutral, like 99% neutral or 95 maybe. I'm going to do that one more time because I like it. And we'll squeeze the rest of that out. And oh my, my, my. Yummy. And you see this little trim here? Hopefully that's showing up. That is pretty. I've got to lay that out over here, y'all. I don't think y'all can see it. And I apologize for that. But, like I said, I'm downstairs in the basement. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to have to take this glove off before I can even tell y'all goodbye. Oh, mercy, 35 minutes. Well, hopefully it wasn't too awful boring. Then, like I said, we'll have a part 2 that I'll do for the reveal. And like I said, it might look like Hootenanny-Doo. I don't know. I want to thank y'all for joining me and Handsome in the background. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.